Ni hao and welcome to the Valley Preview. I'm your host, Alistair Dwyer. Well, the Moonee Valley Racing Club, in partnership with the Australian Chinese Jockey Club, is extremely excited to host the ACJC Chinese New Year race meeting this Friday. We will again open up our gates for free for all to attend and celebrate the year of the rooster in what will be a cultural feast for all those on course. While the racing action will deliver excitement on the track, off the track will be a hive of activity which will include traditional Asian food trucks, cultural performances including Chinese lion dances, drummers, traditional and modern dance, and of course live music from our international Hong Kong singing and dancing sensation Det Deek. There will also be a lucky prize draw for return Cathay Pacific flights to Hong Kong, and you can enter that if you're on course on Friday, with the winner to be announced just before the last race. We also look forward to welcoming the Melbourne City Football Club on course, who'll be running a soccer clinic for all the kids on an inflatable pitch no less, as well as providing a fun inflatable goal shootout and merchandise store. One of the highlights of the night will be the huge fireworks display after the last, which of course the Chinese believe is used to ward away the evil spirits for a prosperous year ahead. For the racing fans, you don't miss out. We've got our race caller who calls in Mandarin, Jamie P, back. He'll be calling race 6 over the entire course, but if you want to listen to him throughout the night, download the RSN Carnival app and you can hear him every race, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. The track, well, it's racing in absolutely perfect order, so let's catch up with all the latest news from the Valley's track manager, Marty Sinan.
Thank you, Alistair. Following last week's race meeting where we raced in the True, was actually our third meeting in a row where we'd raced in the True, and I thought the track had raced fantastic over those 3 meetings. For this week, we've moved the rail out 4 metres. Irrigation-wise, we've put on a total of 45 millimetres for the week and 5 mil overnight. Track's currently a good 4 with a pentrometer of 4.58 and a going stick of 9. We also verti-trained the track this week leading into this meeting, and that's just made the track a little bit softer, which will suit all horses. I expect the track to again get up to a good 3 sometime during the night on Friday. With the rail being out 4, I expect the track to race very even again, as it has over the past couple of weeks. The new part of the track that we've got the rail set up for tonight has a really good cover of grass and very little wear from the previous meetings.
Thanks for that, Marty. Well, the boys are on a high after tipping the Quinella in the Australia Stakes, with Jesse finding the winner in Malaguera. Let's hope they can find us a couple of winners on Friday night.
Thank you, Alistair. It's always great to be back here, especially after tipping punters into a winner with Malaguera. Geez, it won convincingly, Benny.
Yeah, he was pretty awesome, and he equalled that track record set by Miss Andretti for the 1200 metres in the Australia Stakes. He was really dominant. I tipped Blackheart Bart and was filthy 800 to go. It looked like it was going nowhere, but geez, it really savaged the line and ran super.
And you did tip a winner, we just had a slight issue.
Yeah, wrong day. Property ended up going around at Caulfield on Thursday on Australia Day and won really well, and it's going to be pretty hard to beat in the race like the Blue
Paid
Diamond,
well as well, didn't it?
Did indeed, $4.80 or something.
Right, now we'll look forward to this Friday night. Start off with the Inglis 55-second challenge, heat 11.
Yeah, top weight's going to be fairly hard to beat, I think. A horse called Angry G. Its latest 3 runs have all been here at Moonee Valley, and the furthest it's been beaten's a length and a half, so it's been right there in the closing stages and might find its right race here on Friday.
And then you've got Petite Reward, Moonee Valley Track Special. It's won here 3 times.
Yeah, Brendan McCarthy's galloper loves it here.
Petite Reward, DeConey hit the front. Here's Weather the Storm with the last shot at them. Weather the Storm thundered up and took the lead. Weather the Storm just in front, and Weather the Storm a nose Petite Reward.
Dance with Fontaine was another horse who won here at the start of December and did so really convincingly. Had a couple of races away from the Valley. Done okay, back in class and back to her favourite track.
Dance with Fontaine drew away and won it from Petite Reward.
You've got Appalachian Annie. It's been the top 2 4 of 8 starts. You can't get more consistent than that.
Nah, really likes it here.
Got to the lead from Appalachian Annie and Gangnam Style, and Lady Esprit got the money. A line-up for the Miners.
Punt Club was a horse as well who caught the eye last week. It was home for all money for Pat Cannon. Just got the staggers a little bit late. I think it's going to be really hard to knock here on Friday night.
Star Stealer Angry G on the outside. Star Stealer.
And then I believe you're up early on Monday morning, Benny, for track gallops. It must be always easy getting out of bed when you've got Racing Royalty Gay Waterhouse down here to chat to.
Yeah, Gay brought out a team of horses. Valediction is the horse running here on Friday night in the 3,000 metre race. Mostly known for his performances over the jumps, but gee, he's going to be rock hard fit for this race on Friday night, and this is how Gay thought he's shaping up for the event.
He's now, of course, an open company horse, and he's winner of the Briley, and we're going to put him back over we're going to put him not back over, we're going to put him on the flat, and so he's going to the 2,400 metre race.
How did he take to the course this morning?
He was fantastic. You know, he really enjoyed himself, and he was beating his chest and saying, "Look, I'm ready to go. You know, I'm ready to take on whoever."
And speaking of Racing Royalty, rumour has just come through that the track is going to be renamed Moonee Valley on Friday night with news that's just filtered down that Matthew Poon is coming down from South Australia for a ride.
That's right. Huge shout out to Brad Cole, who's given him the chance on Red Sisters Rosie in the final race. It's drawn a little bit wide, but Matty, he'll overcome that. He'll roll forward. I dare say this filly's got a little bit of speed. She was a good winner at Echuca the other day. And geez, if it leads around the home straight and gives a kick, they'll go berserk here. Well, you're so excited to have Matty here. Are you going to tip Red Sisters Rosie?
Well, I'm going to go with race 1, number 1, Baldior. Ran here last Friday night, missed the start, flew home. I think it's got the race experience. It's going to get punters off to a very good start early on in the night.
Baldor wide out is running on well, but as she's in front, Blondie, she is atomic. She's going to go all the way. Won it from Zapoya. Luckless Lake got through. Baldor third.
Yeah, that was a super run. I'm going with race 3. I'm going the top weight as well in a horse called Hardcall from the Salinitri stable. It won at Caulfield 2 starts ago, and it hasn't been that far away from horses like Grand Rosso and Burn in Front. Drops back in class fairly significantly here. Gets a nice claim with Bo Mertens and extremely hard to beat.
We'll see you all at Pooney Valley on Friday night.
Thanks for that, lads. Hopefully you found us a couple of winners right there. For more information on Friday night's huge ACJC Chinese New Year meeting and for all the great meetings throughout February and March, simply hit up thevalley.com.au or call 1300 The Valley. Happy Year of the Rooster to all our viewers. I hope to see you at the Valley on Friday night.